Gentlemen, I will take you through the process of the male eyebrows creation. So male eyebrows, it is a form of tattooing. We call it permanent makeup or eyebrow micropigmentation. Some people call it also microblading. It all depends on the technique and the style and the desired effect. Basically it all means the same, which is a form of tattooing, as I said, where we inject with different technique or different tool pigment to create the illusion of fuller, thicker hair, or in case of alopecia, where we use that treatment for eyebrows reconstruction. So of course during the appointment I will guide you through and explain you everything, and once I start I will apply gently some in the form of hair strokes, some sort of lines that mimic the hair. This is to create this sort of simulation illusion of fuller brows or the full brow restoration in the case of alopecia. We gently implant the pigment into the skin to create a very natural soft result. Then after the treatment, of course, there's a healing time, so you have to stick to some of the regime. Most important thing is to avoid water, keep the brows dry and avoid sunshine. So we try to keep leave the brows in peace. That's what I say. That's the easiest and the best advice. So the process usually consists of 2 appointments. On the first appointment, we of course do the proper consultation. I always do consultation as well over the phone, over the WhatsApp. So if you'd like to send me photos of your existing eyebrows, I will be able to guide you through the process and advise you what can be achieved with the look we have right now. And so on the first appointment, of course, we do the proper consultation. We do little sample simulation, I call it, where I draw the eyebrows to show you what can be achieved, so you can visualize and see what can be expected from the treatment. Of course, we do before the treatment proper measuring, mapping of the eyebrows to make sure the symmetry is right. Of course, we can correct any problems, and of course after that we proceed to the treatment. So after a month, when we can see the proper healed result, because that's how long the skin heals, and we have the cell rejuvenation, renewal every 28 days. So we have to wait the whole month to see the proper healed result and the color. And when you come back for the second appointment, this is the time when we assess it and review the whole result. Of course, I always on the first appointment use slightly lighter pigment, so we avoid any problems and mistakes to create something too dark or too big. And that's why we have the second appointment, where we can assess it, change the color of the pigment, add more hair strokes, create this sort of truly three-dimensional effect. I'll try to present it for you here as well. So on the second appointment we do it one more time, depending as well what your expectations were and where you want to go. Yes, so we can always add a little bit more and create something fuller, deeper and stronger. So in most cases 2 appointments are sufficient, especially with men, because we want to achieve the very soft, natural look, especially if someone has brows and wants a little bit of definition, volume to the eyebrows. However, in cases of alopecia, where we don't have any hair, usually we need 3 appointments. This is like to achieve truly three-dimensional effect and to make sure everything looks nice, sharp and nice. So once everything is fully healed, you can enjoy your eyebrows for a few years, and this is a permanent solution. That means they will never disappear, they will never fade to zero. Of course, they will fade over the time, depending on the person, on the skin and how you look after your eyebrows. You will need to top up to have this sort of refresher treatment every 2-3 years. I see from experience most of my clients come every 3-4 years because it's really not necessary to inject so much pigment there. They last for a long time. And then you can enjoy your eyebrows in the summer as well, while swimming, enjoying, or at the gym as well. So if you have any questions, of course, let me know. You can message me, call me. I've got appointments in Central London and Wiza, and of course in Katowice.